So to Trump or not to Trump? That is the question for some GOP candidates out there.
It's not a good place for any party to end up with a cult-like situation as it relates to a president that happens to be purportedly of the same party.
Well, it fits with what my opponent said last night. Her words were, "This is the party of Donald J. Trump." I don't believe it's the party of Donald J. Trump.
So not supporting the president did not end up working out well for Mark Sanford, who you saw here last night. But supporting President Trump is working well for some others, including our next guest, Stewart, who is self-proclaimed Trumpier than Trump. He has gotten a lot of attention for this contentious interview last night after winning the Virginia Senate primary.
I don't agree with any of those things that you said. The thing is, what you're trying to do, Chris, what you're trying to deny your past, but it's there like a big, ugly shadow, Mr. You're trying to change the topic by the fact you're always playing the race card. Just the facts.
So it is going to be an interesting ride for Virginia Republican Senate candidate Stewart. Thank you very much for being here. Good to have you tonight.
Yeah, my pleasure. Thanks a lot, Martha.
So, obviously, the subject that you were arguing with him last night at CNN is going to continue to come up when you have debates, when you're going through this process. The questions about people that you have associated yourself with in the past have been written about on the Daily Wire and the Weekly Standard. Paul Nehlen is one of the names that is in there, and he has been harshly criticized for anti-Semitism. You once called him a hero. You said that you were inspired by him. Will you discount that? Do you reject that? What's your answer to that, sir?
Yeah, in fact, actually, I have many times. When I supported Nehlen is when Phyllis Schlafly did and Ann Coulter did and President Trump did as well. Trump said very nice things about him. It was only afterward that the guy kind of lost his marbles and said all those terrible things. And we all, at that point, distanced ourselves from him and disavowed him. But, of course, that's not enough for CNN and all the left-wing media. They're trying to, connect us to all that. And the reason they're trying to distract from the main message, which is this, and that is that President Trump is strong, he's getting stronger, and those of us who have tied ourselves to President Trump and who have vowed to support his policies are winning. We're winning in the primaries, and we're going to increasingly win as we get closer to November. I think that by that point, we will have a red tide because of the popularity of President Trump.
You may be right about that. One more question, though, before I move off of this topic, because Paul Nehlen, you're right, did not it wasn't revealed that he had made these anti-Semitic comments when you said such glowing things about him. However, he had already said that he believed that all Muslims should be deported from the United States. Do you agree with that?
No, not at all. Now, not every person that you meet with, and you meet a lot of them in politics, you don't do a background check on everybody, and I certainly would not agree with that. I've got a very good relationship, in fact, with the Muslim community and the community that I serve right now.
So in terms of the Trump campaign, you were involved with the Trump campaign. You were fired from the Trump campaign in 2016. But now the president is supportive of you. He wrote a very nice tweet about you, congratulating you on the campaign the other night. And you have made it very clear that you want very much to be closely aligned with him as you move forward in this campaign, correct?
That's exactly right. Look, he's had a tremendous string of successes here. The tax cut, which has led, and you can actually see it, I'm telling you, you can actually see the resurgence in manufacturing in particular in Virginia and Southwest Virginia and around the state. And now with this latest success in the Korean Peninsula, for the first time, we've got peace breaking out since 1950 in the Korean Peninsula. And you can't argue with that success.
You're going to run against Tim Kaine in the state of Virginia. Obviously, it's going to be a very tough race. It's always a tight race in Virginia. So tell me what, just very quickly before you go, what's your main strategy? What do you think his weakness is?
That he hasn't done anything. I mean, Tim Kaine's been in office for 6 years. He's accomplished absolutely nothing. Not a single, even the Democrats admit, not a single accomplishment in the past 6 years. The only thing he's done is to run for vice president, and he didn't even do a good job at that.
All right. Stewart, thank you very much. Congratulations on your win, and thanks for answering the questions tonight. We'll see you soon.